Oh no, we were so close. We were so close. The Flyers, they fall in a shootout. The win streak is officially over, and I'll tell you why I'm devastated. We are so far behind that every single point matters. I love the fight. I get it. It wasn't the strongest game. It wasn't the full complete game, but we had a chance to snag 2 points. It looked like we actually had the 2 points as the one goal in the shootout got reviewed. We thought it hit the crossbar. Jim Jackson gets pumped. He calls the win, but it actually hit the twine right underneath on the top of the netting and shot out so quickly. I was actually devastated and crushed after the Flyers lost. This game got me to the point where I was 2 feet from the TV, jumping up and down, freaking out, getting excited. I was that into the Flyers game. And after, even though I was crushed, I said to myself, damn, the Flyers have literally pulled the total flip on me to the point where I'm this hurt over a loss. And that's saying something compared to where we were quite some time ago, that this is how meaningful the Flyers are to me right now. But I'm crushed because we need 2 points essentially every single time we step on the ice. We need 2 points every time we step on the ice at this point, and we grab one. And the Kings, I know that they're on a little bit of a win. They put some wins together. Even though they're a garbage squad. But you got to come out with 2 points here. And the Flyers, they started out horribly. The first period was atrocious. They were getting crushed in shots. Stolarz, at the end of the day, played a phenomenal hockey game. He held this team in there, but the squad did not play a full 60 today, or in this case, a full 65 and some. And it came back to bite them as they only snagged 1 point. Now, you can look at it and say, hey, a point's a point. Carter Hart didn't play. We'll be happy with it. But you just got to realize the hole that we're really in right now, every single point is crucial. And I know you're not going to win every single game, and I get that. But moments like this, when we had chances, we got to win. So, we allow a goal early, 1-0. We're down. We end up tying it up as Sean Couturier's in the high slot. He rips a backhand, and it goes in on Jonathan Quick. Pumped. Tied 1-1. A 2-on-1 occurs. Kings just execute perfectly. Bing, bang, boom. Back of the net. They take a 2-1 lead. 17 seconds left in this hockey game. Claude Giroux threads the needle right to Jake Voracek, who rips it short side on Quick, and I thought to myself, Quick, what are you doing there? He looked real low to the ice, so much space above the shoulders, and the Wells Fargo Center went wild. The place went crazy. We tie it up. We're going to overtime. Now, in overtime, especially, the first 2-3 minutes, the Kings were just moving the puck around. The Flyers barely even touched the puck until a 2-on-1 occurred where Travis Konechny was coming down the left side, and Sean Couturier was pumping hard to the net. Konechny all day long just rips it short side, literally the same spot Voracek ripped it, but cranks the crossbar. Cranks it. We end up going into a shootout where Claude Giroux, with the filthiest dangle I've ever seen, not really, because I've seen him personally have filthier dangles, but this was sick. I mean, he comes in real fast, he does his slowdown, he goes backhand, it looks like he had no chance to make it in, but he still finds a way, and then Stolarz allows a goal, so it was tied 1-1 at that point. Nolan Patrick comes down, and with just poise, he cuts to the middle, real quick snapshot, 2-1, we make a save. Actually, I think there was someone who went in between Claude and Nolan Patrick. I can't remember, but regardless, at the end of the day, we were up 2-1 in goals. All we needed to do was make a save, and it looked like it hit the post, but it actually went in. We celebrated prematurely. Once I saw JVR's move, which was terrible, Konechny's move, which wasn't very good, and Sean Couturier shoot from 50 feet outside of the blue line, it felt like, I said, this is going to end badly. This is going to be poor. Because, I'll be honest with you, Stolarz in the shootout, he did get some help from the posts. The Kings were making moves happen on him and was creating opportunities to score, but we got kind of lucky at times as it cranked the iron, and just seeing what the Flyers were doing in their shootout moves, it was just atrocious compared to the Kings actually having nice moves and opening up the goaltender, and I knew it was going to come back to bite us. But it stings. I mean, this kills me. This kills me because you can say they fought back, and they did. I mean, I'm not saying they didn't. The team finds a way with 17 seconds left. Your leaders step up, Claude Giroux, Voracek, they step up, they make a play. It's awesome. It's great. But it's just how far down we really are. That's what it comes down to. How far we really are, that every single point is so important. I can't stress it enough. So the 1 point that we lost today, for not playing a full 60, and the first period hurts you on that. I know we fought back, but we didn't come out ready to play. We got down early. Everything is going to come back to bite you, that 1 point. Here and there. We got to cash in. It's better than obviously getting 0 points, but I just know where we're at here. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm going to take a gander because I know the Columbus Blue Jackets play tonight. But they play a West Coast game against the Coyotes. They're up 3-2 at the end of the second at this time. So 1 period left to go, but Columbus is in that second wild card spot, and there's still 2 teams ahead of us. So that's the craziest thing with me is I can't believe I got this hurt over the game. I'm sitting there, my heart is in my stomach. I am disappointed, just disappointed and crushed. And I thought to myself, this is for a team with 55 points, a decent amount of points out of the playoffs, realistically a 7% chance of even making it, if not maybe 10, if you want to give them more of a chance, 10% chance of making it. Why am I this crushed? Why am I this devastated? And that's when I guess the fandom really comes in. I mean, I care that much. The orange and black mean that much to me, and I can't believe anyone's ever actually saying that or admitting it, but it's just the damn truth. I haven't jumped up and down to that level for a Flyers game. I mean, I seriously couldn't even tell you the last time I did that. I was doing the old fist bumps, giving her the let's go. You know how I do it? Full on, jumping up and down, screaming. When I thought we win, when I thought that last shot hit the post, make it 9. The point streak is technically alive. But that one was draining. And I hope the Flyers can come back, get a win against the Ducks. Because did they overlook their opponent shooting right out of the chute? Did they overlook the opponent? Oh, the Kings, they stink. Now, I would think at this point the Flyers are looking at the schedule, seeing the standings, and understanding that the Kings have had some decent W's over the last few games. So I think that they would understand that the Kings are kind of having a little bit of spark under them. But they didn't play their best game today. They didn't. And it results in losing 1 more point. That was crazy, though. The Wells Fargo Center was on another level of jumping. And I want to see that all the time. I want to see that. The Flyers fans were crazy, were unbelievable. I want to see that every night. I want to see that in the playoffs. And reality's sitting right in front of my face. It really is. As we snag 1 point. Yeah, the 1 point kills me. I don't really take a positive out of this one. Stolarz played good. There's my positive. But it's just, we are that desperate. That's what it is. We are that desperate to grab points. Because if Columbus wins this one against the struggling Coyote squad, up 1 going into the third, at this very moment in time, you know, those 1 points, they add up. We are just not in the position for this to happen. But, with that being said, I was entertained, heartbroken, entertained. I can't believe the shootout ended the way it did. I mean, I thought we had it. JJ said it, and it wasn't close. It clearly went underneath the netting there, and it did hit full twine. It wasn't close to the crossbar. From the initial overview, it looked like it hit crossbar, and it just made a funky sound, but it was a no-brainer that it went in. And even the king who shot it, I forget who it was off the top of my head, but he knew instantly and was telling his teammates, like, nah, this went in. And it did, so. what are you going to do? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments section. Thank you so much for watching. See if the Flyers can get back on a roll, get that W against the Ducks, and let's see if we can get another one going here and keeping the point streak alive.